Yeah.
Hi, Tyler. We miss you.
Yeah.
We miss you a lot.
We think a lot.
He's alive. He's
Yeah.
alive. Just say it's alive. He just couldn't come
100%.
here
Yeah,
today.
100% watching the stream. So,
Okay, we're gonna start in small battlefield,
yeah.
and I'm really curious to see these. This match is really strange.
Yeah, that's right. You saw that wall, the 3 bricks walls that Steve can build, and the thing is that if Andrew is able to play around that,
Oh my!
that's
He already started.
that's Steve. The first interaction you get with him is with this chance. You have to accept it, and then start playing the game. But Andrew is very, let's say, oh my god.
Oh my! Oh, he tried to avoid the card, but with the wrong tool.
Yeah, was it got in it? Yeah.
By the way, it's surprisingly even for now.
Yeah. Because a lot of trades can be, let's say, wow. That frame data that was talking, before, it's very, very, very good.
The TNT is really, wow, really menacing.
Andre with, let's say, no fear going into that.
Yeah, that's the point.
TNT.
That's how Andre is using.
That's the best.
Your opponent. My.
That's
Oh
a 50-50.
my.
That's a 50-50. You can mash it out and he can spike you. You cannot mash it out, and if this Steve reads it, he can spike you. So, I mean, if you're playing, that's all. But Andre seems to have a good way to breaking. So at the end of the day, Mazebans did not have really that much time. Well, to mine, but was already 80%. That's a very complex situation. I think
he also has a diamond if he wants.
Yeah. He's ready.
The real problem for Duck Hunt Duo is he really struggles to get the kill.
Yeah. And definitely Steve is a character that can survive a surprising amount of time. It's not that heavy. It's not that high. It's not that, let's say, and yeah.
And the up air does the trick, but maybe it's too late. 93% is a really huge percentage, and he waited for, and that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
He waited, by the way, really smart move. He waited for his stock to end to get the diamond items.
And then the diamond is in play. It's going to be like huge frame data, huge damage. Was trying to go to the spike. One thing that I see that Andre has not that much, maybe the, let's say, physical experience is playing around the card. Again, if you want to beat Steve, you have to play a lot of game against Steve and really be like your reflex ready against the card, because the card is going to grab you if it's there and the stuff.
And it was enough.
Yeah, it was
maybe not the best DI from him.
Yeah, but also the diamond, it was on play, so remember that diamond can kill you at first sentence you didn't imagine. So very quick game for Mazebans. It's gonna be tough for Andre to come back, but I think that he can slow a bit. He can, let's say, try to slow a bit, get less in the Mazebin traps, because when he was very close and interacting with him, it was reversed. And
do you know if Andre has another character?
I mean, he has something, but really I don't see him playing right there. I think even in particular with this matchup that he doesn't know, and I think he's gonna stay in the character that is familiar with him. So I imagine him going back to Dakar. I mean, Andre was doing well. The thing I said to you, breaking that 3 blocks wall that Steve builds at the beginning of the game.
Okay, he decided to stay with Duck Hunt Duo.
Yeah. So let's say also this.
He had an alternative, but I don't want to say it.
Okay. And back to small battlefield. Yeah,
back to small battlefield. I'm really curious to see if he found a way to manage this matchup in a different way.
That's 50%.
And that's just the tax you gotta pay for playing against Steve. So.
Yeah. Like when you're playing football and you're good against a good striker, you say you start 1-0. It's the same thing. You start 15-0 with Steve. And let's say by Andre.
Okay, the game didn't start as well as the other one. The other one has a pretty evenish situation since the 60-70%, and then started to go totally on Steve's favor.
But I'm seeing Andre a little more confident in the pace and in the network. I was seeing it even before when he was back in the percentage. Also here, yeah. That shift block is unfair.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Okay, the 50-50 went in favor of Steve. Again,
Yeah.
it's a photocopy of what happened in the last game.
And as I said before, you have to be you can react to the card, but you have to be like the card reflex already. You have to play a tons of Steve games against Steve. You have to, let's say, be aware with your second dive that that card is coming, because he's gonna get you in a 50-50 for across the stage with a projectile, which is kind of a crazy thing.
This game is giving me too much deja vu.
Yeah.
Too many deja vus.
Very similar to the game before. Uh, also that down air, risking to taking the stock early under right now, not having that much, let's say, possibility. Well,
Oh my!
that's
Okay.
gonna recover
Not
because
enough, but the down tilt was wonderful. He created the platform just to go for the down tilt and hope for a non-tech from his opponent, and it worked.
okay. Also, understanding, but let's give credit to Mazebans, who is playing a very clean Steve. He knows everything he has to do is very clean in conversion, and he's very clean in reacting in that crazy situation. Up smash already clean, and that's it.
And the double up smash worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Andrew became like kinda impatient.
Do you think he gave up?
Yeah. It's a thing that it can happen with Steve.
Probably.
It can seem unfair. Not saying the card is unfair, but can really be oppressive in that landing situation. You want to get as back as soon as you want, fast as you want to the stage, and you just put a
Oh,
lava block.
now we got Clemens against Yaka.
Okay. That's gonna be, let's say, no Italian player for this time after 3 Italian players, and we retire with